wanted it.
Anyway, how the fuck is everybody doing? Welcome to Vulgar Display of Gaming. I'm Shane.
Holly?
El Jefe.
That's Jeff back there. Whatever.
Whatever.
It took us about an hour and a half to sound check this. This is our second episode, technically.
Technically.
We'll release the first one eventually. Probably at the same time. It's episode 0. This will be episode 1 official. Anyway, here what we do is talk about all things nerdy and all things heavy. So let's kick it off with some news. What's been going on lately? Let's see. Yeah, let's do this, and then let's do a little bit of that. All right, so what we got here, we're on Metal Objections, great website. Check them out. So that sucks for anybody who was at Blue Ridge Rock Fest. That was canceled because of extreme weather. That's pretty shit. So it sucks if you guys were at that festival. I'm sorry to hear about that.
I know.
Let's also go on. New releases this week.
Ooh. A lot of heavy hitters this time around.
Conquered by, I don't actually know who they
I
are.
don't know who they are either.
Yeah.
Cryptopsy, though. Cryptopsy.
Cryptopsy's great.
First two albums are really good, and then, like, you know, turbulent winds here and there, but it's nice to see them back.
The New Dying Fetus is great. Everybody should check that out.
Oh, yeah.
And then Convoltotech, Velar
Tech.
Tech. Really good.
Triple guitar, baby.
Yeah, need to check them out for sure. So they're definitely pretty good. Whoops, I'm doing something else over here and doing some things I screwed up. Anyway, there's that.
Oh, Hylosis.
Meiosis is
Riff
good.
City, baby. Riff City. Real good stuff.
I heard the single off this is really good. Poison for the Lost. That's a very good single off this album. Wada. Ooh. Black metal.
Oh,
They're pretty good.
they're pretty good.
You
You know what? Despite me not liking Asian dust all that much,
actually pretty funny. That it's probably getting that's terrible. It's getting echoing. Anyway, we didn't set that up properly. So the next thing, what do we got on Loudwire? Ghost picked up their first ever platinum. That's cool.
that's actually surprising because, like, the band is popular, and even in the States. So the fact that they barely just got a platinum single, it's kind of impressive.
You saying TikTok? Anyway, there's that. What do we got on here? Oh yeah, Todd Howard talking about Starfield. Says Starfield players need to upgrade their PCs. Wow, that's pretty fucking lame.
Yeah, look, if you are bad at optimizing your own game, then it's on you. It's not on the people who, buy already expensive PC.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Ah, yes, next gen game can't even handle a small interiors on the moving screen. Fucking total time. Yeah.
so
Anyway,
clearly we're
why
not-
don't you? This comes to a big thing of why don't they optimize their games? I don't understand that.
Nope. Never makes sense.
And another thing I want to touch on is I'm a huge Warhammer fan, and I absolutely love Warhammer. And there's new Space Marine heroes, which are pretty badass. They look pretty good. This is coming out. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited for these models, except I have too much stuff to paint and build already.
So, hey, the more the merrier, right?
Exactly. So there's just a lot of stuff going on right here.
So what's the topic for this week?
So today we're going to talk about picking topics. As we've taken so long on fixing the sound, I completely forgot what the topic was going to be. But I think Avi here brought up a good point. I think we're going to talk about producing music, on how bands should separate the producing themselves, or have separate producers, or work with each other.
I think production in itself is always just not brought up enough. I feel like everybody's like, oh, the band sounds good, and the band is the reason why, and it's like, it's more than that. Sometimes a lot of bands, a couple of bands produce themselves, like Gojira, for example. Gojira, for the most part, writes and produces their own music, but there's a lot of, like, bands that are only really good because of the producer that they hire, and a lot of people for some reason forget that.
I definitely agree. Well, the thing is too, it's just everybody hypes up all these producers so much, that like a good producer can make an album, and a good band could make an album without a good producer. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Take Rick Rubin for example. How many albums did he produce that he's been known for from Slayer? He did Rain and Blood, didn't he?
I think he did
He,
Slipknot
he,
too.
he did Slipknot. He did. How many prominent metal bands has he done?
That's true. That's
You
true.
know.
He definitely influenced the
But-
early 2000s.
But then it's again, you have to have the bands work in tandem with the producer. You can't just have a really good producer and then a shit band.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
they're
A
not
good
gonna-
a good band can only take a producer so far, and vice versa. Yeah, for sure. But a good producer influences generations to come. Like for example, Scott Burns. Sepultura, Suffocation, Atheist. A lot of those early death metal bands that we love so much. It's all really like thanks to him. So there's also stuff like that.
And I want to bring up a good point. For example, Napalm Death. I never got into Napalm Death, their studio albums. I think they weren't produced that great unless they remastered them somehow. But seeing them live, phenomenal. Great band. I love Napalm Death, but I could just never get into their studio albums. I don't know what it was. The later albums sounded a lot better, but some of those albums are really rough. I feel like they weren't mixed properly, or what have you.
Some people don't like production at all. Like obviously, and the biggest meme is like black metal sounds good when it's like recorded, in like
In a
in a
garage.
garage or like a restroom or a basement, that kind of thing. I don't know. There's got to be a nice balance. Things can't be overly produced because then it sounds robotic, but it also can't be too underproduced to the point where you kind of confuse it for a black metal album.
Like I would say, I'm gonna ask my friend Jeff here as he's falling asleep. What is your favorite all-time album? Jeff,
I don't exist.
they don't exist. You don't have a
You
good.
don't have a
I don't exist.
But
You
do you
don't
have
exist.
you don't exist.
Am I on camera or no?
Yes, you're on camera.
My all-time favorite album?
Yeah, look, you're right here. You're on camera. You've been on camera.
You're on
Let's
camera
bring
the
him
entire
up.
time, buddy.
Jeff,
Actually, I got a story about that.
let's just have it like this. Jeff, you could just
Yeah, perfect. It's perfect. Actually, you know what? It's a fucking weird story. That can it can incriminate me. By the way.
No.
Remember,
Favorite album.
look right here, Jeff. Look right here.
Oh, that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yes. Look right
Hello.
here. Yes,
I
look.
thought you shut that one off.
No, look.
The light means on. Okay.
Yep, Jeff. It's right here. Look,
All right,
look
so,
at it. Look at it. Look at this, Jeff.
All right, I'm looking at it, dude.
Good.
Can I tell my story?
Tell your story. But don't tell it to us. Tell it to that.
Tell it to the camera.
Just look
No,
at the
I want to tell it to you guys.
No,
You're gonna-
no. You have to tell the camera.
I want to tell it to you though.
No,
You
you
are
have to
telling
tell
it
the
us. We're
camera.
hearing.
Nah,
We're hearing
I feel more comfortable telling it to you.
You'd feel more comfortable telling it to us, but
Yeah.
you need to tell it to them.
My favorite album, Mercenary. Both are. I know we were already talking about that, but there's a reason why I like that album is because. Yeah, right there. There it is. There it is. They just happen to have it on hand.
Huge Bolt Thrower fans, by the way.
Yeah. I was going through a weird time in my life when I was living with my parents a long time ago. I'll make it quick. My dad was really on me for getting a job when I was like 18, 19 years old. He's like, fuck, I was still living at home. And he's like, get a fucking job. So I worked at Sears. And I listened to fucking Bolt Thrower all the time. And Danzig and Bolt Thrower is fucking weird.
Yeah, that's definitely weird.
Yeah,
combo.
and like, side story, actually, I brought my fucking stereo into work one time, and the boss came in, I left my stereo there, and he smashed my radio into the fucking ground. Yeah, he smashed my radio into the ground.
What
And
an
they-
asshole.
yeah,
Yes,
and
call
they-
him out.
No, they ended up paying for it. They're like,
Oh.
yeah, that was fucking bullshit. Anyways, I quit my job at Sears because I got my DUI at that time, which was 2007. It was 2007. I got my DUI, and I couldn't work there anymore because I had to drive the cars in and out of the lot, the Sears Auto Shop, to change the brakes and the oil changes and like change their tires and shit. So they're like, you can't work here, but we're gonna be lenient. So you work in the warehouse now downstairs. I know this is going fucking way out of left field. I understand that, but it's getting. Trust me, it's going somewhere.
Yes. Just circle back around why you think
Trust
it's a
me,
great
it's going
produced album.
somewhere. It's going somewhere. And this is like
Hope so.
this is the first time like I smoked a cigarette too. This is back when I was like 19 years old.
It's your entire life story. This is
So-
this is what made you the main
I'm
character
just
of your
saying.
life.
I'm just saying. This is the first time I heard a bolt thrower, and it was fucking the best time ever. Anyways, I was so scared of my dad learning that I didn't have a job anymore that I didn't tell him that. So for a long time, I just walked around for 8 hours.
So you're saying you walked around the streets?
I walked around the streets of Laguna Hills and Laguna Niguel listening to Bolt Thrower on my fucking remember the old
iPods?
iPods, yeah, the circle thing. And I remember sitting up in a hill and I would bring books. I'd be like, I'm gonna bring a book to work. And I didn't have a job, and I would bring it up this hill. And I would walk up a hill and I would just read a book all day long and listen to Bolt Thrower.
Hey, so we're gonna bring it back to you thought that album was produced great, right?
I mean, and that's
Sounded
not like
great.
I wouldn't. Oh, and In Flames too. That's when I was listening to like In Flames a lot.
So you prefer your Influence is also another band where it's
Mm.
like the production was a lot more cleaner. I mean, a lot of death metal bands back in the day had that cleaner sound, even by like those time standards. So it is like the cleanliness is what you enjoyed about
Have you ever
Bolt Thrower.
heard a band that you felt was overproduced,
Overproduced. Mm.
as opposed to seeing them live after hearing their studio album? You're like, this isn't the same.
I feel like there's definitely a couple of tech death bands that sound overproduced.
Wasn't it Rings of Saturn that got caught for speeding up their tracks?
Something like that. Rings of Saturn is definitely one of those bands where like
Was it?
they sound overly produced. I think they even record like 3 guitars like during like studio recording, and they even have a third guitar playing in the background during their live sets too. So that kind of like kills it for me a little bit, even though I do like that sound, but I definitely prefer like if the instruments can be played live, they should be played live. At least that's my general opinion.
Trying to see. I thought they were doing a. Yes. So that's what I remember seeing was they were speeding up their track. Apparently, that's what I saw right here. 2011, man was accused of recording some of his guitar parts at half speed and revving them up to full speed using studio magic. See, that's the thing too, where I can't remember the time I've seen a band where it's just more or less overproduced. I'm trying to think. There has been some. I'd say more or less these bands have really big orchestral parts, like a lot of black metal, stuff like that.
One band for sure that is, I guess, would be considered overproduced is Converge. When they started getting bigger and they got on the bigger label, when they
Really?
got an Epitaph.
Really?
Yeah, they're not to say like their sound doesn't sound as natural, but like it definitely sounds huge. Like it sounds incredibly bulky, which I think definitely helps them stand out compared to other like metallic hardcore bands or metalcore or other stuff adjacent stuff from that they would sound like. Code Orange as well. I think Code Orange is also like overly produced in a good way. Especially since like they've been putting a lot more industrial metal parts into their sound.
So I love Code Orange, but they use a lot of samples. How do you guys feel about like a lot of samples in your tracks? You know,
As
but
long
I
as
think Code Orange's new album coming out is gonna be great.
oh yeah, me too.
I think the new songs are pretty good. I don't know. What's your opinion? Do you like Pig Destroyer, Jeff? Pig Destroyer uses a lot of samples, and I think they work great live. Um, what is your guys' take on that?
I mean, I love a good grindcore band, so Pig Destroyer stands out a lot because not only do they use a lot of like samples and stuff, also they also put like a lot of sludge and like thrash metal stuff in there too, so that's always nice. But yeah, their production has definitely also gotten beefier over time. I don't know.
What are you goofing on, Jeff?
What's up?
What are you goofing on?
What's going on?
She's just doing some goofy stuff over there.
Yeah, it's like fucking June bugs, man. June bugs are
Some June bugs?
September bugs or something.
Yeah, it's some September bugs, right? No, but Converge's great. Seen them live. I don't think they use as many samples.
No, they definitely don't use samples at all. But their sound has been definitely amplified through studio work. I mean, that's just a testament to Kurt Ballou. He's not only is he an incredible guitar player, but an incredible producer. I mean, he produces like Gate Creeper, Code Orange. He also produced Code Orange as well.
I didn't know that he was producing other bands as well as
Yeah, he produces his own band.
Really?
And he produces like he's actually producing the new Gate Creeper.
Gate Crew were playing tonight in Riverside.
Yes, they're playing tonight.
Oh, they are.
Yep.
Oh,
They have Amon Amarth.
yeah.
Unfortunately, we did not go to that show.
I forgot.
Let's kick it into what tours are coming up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Tours are going on.
What tours are coming up, Bobby?
Good question. I think right now one I'm really looking forward to is the Full of Hell tour.
Who are they playing with?
They are playing with END or End. Sorry, I keep
Ooh,
like,
End is really good.
End is awesome. I love Counterparts and I love Different Autopsy and like that band has members of both. That one's really cool.
What is this?
Oh yeah, that one's announced today actually. Banging in the Rock.
What the hell is this? This is a great lineup. Integrity, Terror, God's Hate, Harm's Way, Judiciary?
All Out War.
Whoa.
And then a bunch of new bands too. They got
Where is
Forward,
this at?
Outer
In Arkansas. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If you guys are in Arkansas, this would be definitely a show not to miss.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Four Skeletal Remains. Side story in Skeletal Remains. So my buddy's band back in high school, we used to play with them all the time. And they were great dudes. We used to party with them back in the day. It's funny.
Oh nice.
So I saw them at a ton of backyard shows. So definitely go check them out. But man, that is a killer tour. Jeez.
Yeah, not a lot of old school, new school. Nice little mix here and there. A lot of different genres too. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
definitely
just,
one way to check out.
and again, we're going all off of Metal Injection. They are great.
Keeping up to date to all this.
Keeping up to date to this. There's so many other ways to do it, but I love Metal Injection. So Go For announces a tour. You have High and Fire with a tour. Ooh, where are they going on? What dates we got? Oh, well, we're in California, so in November we got a date for us in Garden Grove, so that'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, with Paul Bear. Nice.
Oh, they're with Paul Bear.
They're with Paul Bear. That's a good one.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Ooh, Left to Die.
Oh yeah. Our buddy's band is in that tour.
Ooh. Mortal Wound. Yes. Shout out to Mortal Wound. I think I put the album in there.
Let's see here. Oh,
Yep. I got the album. We'll talk about that too.
Yeah.
Yep. I wanted to hit both these dates at the Echo, and I think they were playing San Antonio as well. I just wanted to hit both of those.
So if you guys have never heard Left to Die, they're basically like Death to All.
Mhm.
They've got members of Death, along with some people that love Death themselves, in order to like not represent. They actually represent everything that was Death. Play a lot of.
And they're gonna do Leprosy in full as well as Scream Bloody Gore. That's gonna be a good show. And definitely catch out our buddy's band Mortal Wound. They're on that tour as well. This is a good little West Coast tour going on right here. Definitely catch the LA dates for that. But Creed, come on, who's going to see Creed?
They just got back.
It's gonna be a cruise. Oh my god, you got Buck Cherry on it. It's not knocking anybody's. I ain't gonna yuck anybody's yum. If this is your kind of thing, go check out, Creed and Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
You know, I'm pretty bummed out we didn't get into that Lamb of God cruise. So,
Yeah,
maybe
that
that
would
would
be
be
a good
cool.
one.
Maybe if you
This
like
was
Creed.
cool. Metallica played the rescheduled show tonight in Arizona, and Rob Trujillo was with Suicidal playing with them.
Yeah.
So he did some songs with them, which
Dou-
was
Double True Hero and
yeah. Because his son's in that is the bassist. He took over because he used to play with them, obviously. And what else we got here?
Oh,
Bass?
Morbicon.
Oh, yes,
Morbicon.
Morbicon. I really want to see Morbicon. I can't talk enough about them.
Have you heard of Morbicon before?
And
No?
yes, I've heard of them, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, there's nothing in California for us.
Oh.
But they are playing the Melon Beer Festival in Colorado, so if you get a chance, go see them.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Super good.
What do you got? Chelsea Grin, Suicide Silence. That's a good one. Pain of Truth.
Oh, Pain of Truth. They actually just
Yeah.
released the album on Friday. I have not heard it yet. But the
Really?
singles that I've heard is cool. One of them had Freddie Christian from
Really?
Madball.
So Vomit Forth and Inaugural?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
That's
I don't know Life's Question.
Last question I have not heard of.
Alright, so
But
that's
I'm
something
sure they're
to
cool
check
with
out.
the.
Ooh, but they also have Dead Body. I'm not too big into Koyo, but
Yeah.
if you are, that's cool, and I haven't heard of Trenia. So, but anyway, this is a great show.
we get Dead Body.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Nice.
I'm not a fan of this venue.
Oh, you're not. Okay. Oh.
Not a fan of that venue,
Guess
but
I'm going alone.
yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll go to it. Ooh, Coven, Lucifer, Early Moods.
Oh, okay. Early Moons.
Anyway, we're going way too far back.
Yeah, definitely.
Way too far back. But what I want to do now for a bit is I want to talk about a segment that we like to do, which is what are you playing? What are you watching? What are you reading? What are you playing? What are you watching? What are you reading? What was the last one? What are you listening to?
Yeah.
So, because
We'll
we're
start off with our
big-
special guest here.
big, huge nerds here, let's start off with Jeff in the back. And let's just pop this bad boy out for him again. Jeff, what else are you listening to besides Mercy? You putting on some Bolt Thrower, right?
Oh, I've been listening to a lot of country.
Yes. That's totally not metal, but it's okay.
Yeah,
And Bolt Thrower. At least toss out more Bolt Thrower, right? You listen to Bolt Thrower?
Not lately.
Well, why not lately? It's never
never a bad
it's
moment.
never a bad time to listen to Gate Creep. I mean,
Bolt
Gate
Thrower.
Creeper too, but
Gate
Bolt
Creeper
Thrower.
too.
He doesn't even know what the fuck band he's talking about.
Everybody listens to Gate Creeper and Bolt Thrower.
Okay, what about any video games? What do you mean?
What do you want me to say, dude? I've been listening to country.
Okay, that's fine. What country artists have you been listening to?
Mojo Nixon.
All right, cool. Shout out to Mojo Nixon. I think you played us some earlier, and we were like, "What the hell is this?"
No, I didn't play you Mojo Nixon. I played you Scud's Twiddly.
So you were listening. You've been listening to Scud Twizzlebobs. I don't know Twizzle.
Twizzling?
Fuck, if you're gonna ask for my opinion, don't fucking make fun of me, dude.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm
Yeah,
just
you are.
asking. What are you listening to?
Oh, here.
What are you reading anything? You reading any good books?
Yeah, Richard Dawkins.
Nice. What's that about?
What is it about?
Science.
Alright,
what science?
What specific science?
Unweaving the Rainbow. You heard of that?
Oh, like is it like a spectrum kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. It's
That's
boring.
cool.
It's
No,
boring.
no.
There you
What
go.
else about? What are you just like trying to figure out how do rainbows work? I ask myself that question every day.
So basically, light is made up of different colors. So
Is that what the book's about?
No, I mean the book is about the book is called Unweaving the Rainbow for the reason that it people got pissed off in the 1800s that they're like, ah, fuck, why did you unweave the rainbow? You know what I mean? Like they
oh, so it's a saying. So it's
well, like, okay, so like Isaac Newton.
So it's not tasting
Gravity
the rainbow.
and
We are
stuff.
not tasting the
not
rainbow
really
here.
tasting rainbows here. See what you're saying?
All right, okay. I see.
Nobody. Nobody's busting out the Skittles, right?
Nah, nobody's busting.
So, okay, keep going on. I'm sorry. I'm not yucking your yum here.
And it's all right.
No. So, what, in the 1800s, he figured out how rainbows work.
Oh.
What? Come on, keep going, dude. What did he do with rainbows?
Ladies and gentlemen, I advise you to read books. Keep reading books. Keep learning. Keep fingering belly buttons.
Oh!
Keep fingering belly buttons and spilling fucking drinks on your friends.
Yes.
Keep doing that. Keep doing
chocolate
that.
milk on me, and it's all over me. Anyway, just wrap it up. What did he do in the book?
All right.
In the
So,
1800s.
Richard Dawkins, he wrote a lot of books. Okay. All right. Fine. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You okay?
That's
Did you
fine.
choke on my fucking coffee drink?
Yes.
All right. Richard Dawkins. Everyone
Look right
everyone
here.
knows. Okay. Oh.
Lean
oh.
back.
Wait.
Lean back.
Oh, can I?
Yes, remember, you're in the
Can I,
spinner.
can I do that thing where? Can I do that thing where it's like I look in the camera when it's like,
Okay, you can do whatever you want.
okay,
But we need to
Okay.
understand what Richard
okay,
Hawkins was doing.
okay. Richard Dawkins.
Dawkins.
Okay. Okay. All right, here we go.
What was going on with Richard?
Richard Dawkins.
You just whisper in my ear.
Anyway,
Okay. Look, listen. Richard Dawkins. Read his book, The God Delusion. Don't
Okay.
believe in God. God doesn't exist.
metal. God.
Please
Don't
listen to
God.
me.
All right, what do you that's what you're reading. You got listening to some country.
What have you been
What have you
playing?
been playing? You've been playing.
All right.
anything?
So, okay,
Reading,
Richard. Okay, can I?
listening,
All right, Richard Dawkins. He wrote a lot of books. The God Delusion, Unweaving the Rainbow. He writes a lot of books about science. He unweaves the rainbow.
But all right, now what
Unravel
what
your
you playing some games?
mind.
You playing Redneck Rampage still?
Oh my God! Here we go into the games.
Oh yeah, that's the segment.
Yep.
That is
You've
the
been
segment.
playing any games? You came up with this big thing that you were super bored of games, so I guess you're not playing anything. Can you give me a life sustenance?
Oh yeah,
please?
yeah. So I got bored in the game. Hey, if there's
Just hand
any,
it to me through the
if there's
bottom over
any
here.
38-year-olds out
Hand it
there
to
who
me,
can
yeah.
relate, games get boring.
But what was
Well-
the last game that you played that was actually fun?
Oh, last game I played was fun. Was Bloodborne.
All right.
Bloodborne was the best game. Is the best game I've ever played in my life.
Here, right here.
You
Tell
can't even
them
look
right
at me
here.
while I'm saying
Yeah,
that to you.
look. Tell them right here.
Is the best game I've ever
All
played
right.
in my life.
All right.
I believe it.
Bloodborne.
All right.
And
What
you played
about
it too?
what about
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
um,
haven't played the expansion, have you?
no, I have not actually, but I will get to that.
Fucking get to it, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Jeff? How
Butt
about
pimple. Butt pimple.
Jeff?
up?
Jeff, how about you watching any good TV shows or movies?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's always a classic. Very nice.
What's your favorite Seinfeld episode?
All of them.
All right.
That is a perfect
Okay,
show.
cool. So that's what Jeff has been watching, what he's been reading, what he's been listening to, and what he's been playing. Javi, you kick it off. What do you got going on?
All right. So what I've been playing, I've still been playing a lot of Street Fighter. I'm clearly addicted to it. That's actually kind of why I got here pretty late. But aside from that,
Hey, he hit Masters. So
I hit
that's
Masters
okay.
with Ken Masters. Let's go.
Yeah.
But
with that.
anyway, one game I do want to start soon is probably Armored Core. Armored Core looks a lot of fun.
Oh.
Made by the same people that made Bloodborne.
Look,
What's stopping you? What's stopping
Just look this way, Jeff. Just look. You have to look this way. That makes
you?
sense.
Stop telling me what to fucking do, asshole.
It needs to make sense.
No, I'm not gonna look
Yes.
into the fucking
Yes,
camera.
yes.
I'm not
You need to
gonna...
be on the Jeff cam. Yes.
There
Just
we go.
like that. Look.
Just like
Look
that.
how much better that looks.
We're all together.
Look at how much
Well, maybe
better
not
that looks. All right.
But yeah, Armored Core looks like a lot of fun, so I'll
Just
definitely get
Just
to
keep
that.
doing that, dude. That's great. Just keep doing that. Yes. Anyway, so you've been playing Armored Core, or you're going to get
I
Armored.
haven't
I've been
started
playing
Armored Core.
Armored Core, but I won't talk about that yet.
Oh, you don't
So-
really?
Don't fucking grab my hair. Ow, that hurt. Ow. Anyway.
So what I've been listening to, this bad boy right here.
That is the new Dying Fetus album.
Yep, definitely doesn't want to focus.
It doesn't want to focus. Anyway, we just checked that out earlier. Anyway, new Dying Fetus.
Oh yeah, Dying Fetus is one of those classic death metal bands where
New Dying.
they definitely know their audience. They know how to make good albums. They're not gonna stop making good albums because they're Dying Fetus. Perfect. there
we go.
There you go.
Make them beg for death.
Yeah, killer riffs, killer breakdowns, killer solos,
Hey, look, make them beg for death.
killer drumming.
Yep,
It's what you can expect from a Dying Fetus album.
Yep, everybody
Perfect.
needs to listen to that. It's a great album. For some reason, he still buys this boomer, boomer
Boomer audio.
Boomer audio
Boomer
on,
audio.
on cassette.
I just like cassettes. Cassettes are not only.
However, a little life hack. If you get the cassettes, for some reason, you get them a week early.
Oh yeah, Relapse likes to send you up early for some reason. But hey, I'm not.
So there's that.
All right, what was the next one? What am I reading?
Mhm.
Right now, what I'm reading is. At this very moment, I've been actually a little behind on Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man, super fun, super violent. All things metal fans love. So that one's been a good time. It recently got animated, so if you haven't checked that out,
When
now's the time.
season 2 start?
They haven't announced it,
Mm.
so like that's a little worrying, just a little bit. But hopefully one day we do get that second season. That'd be real nice.
Jeff's out here like sexting his boy toy, which there's no problem with that. He could do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong.
No, there's nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
wrong.
Wrong with that.
Nothing. We do not discriminate. We
I'm-
only incriminate.
I'm not getting with boyfriends yet.
Anyway, what have you been gaming on?
Oh,
No,
wait,
you
wait.
did.
What am I
watching?
What am I watching?
Watching. What are you watching?
What am I watching? So I finally got to see that new TMNT movie.
Well, how was that?
It was really fun. The new cat. Like I feel like they've been rebooting this show a lot. They've been rebooting TMNT like pretty often. Like I feel like this is like
Seth Rogen's in it, right?
yeah, he is in there. I think he's voicing one of the he voiced one of the cats. Well, I go into spoiler territory. This one goes back to the more classic style stuff. I know a lot of people got turned off by the turtles, even though the last show was really good. People did not like the fact that like all the turtles look different. They kind of like that uniformity. But this one's going back to that. So if you're a huge fan of that, and check it out. It's a lot of fun. New cast is great. I don't know if they're gonna make a sequel to this. They haven't said anything about it. But if they do, if they don't, then it was a lot of fun regardless.
Nice. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. So as for me, we always do this out of order. So what are we gonna?
What are you playing?
What am I playing?
Yeah, what are you?
So right now I've been playing Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6 is really good. I've been enjoying it a lot. As well as I've been playing some Starfield, which is okay. I don't mind it.
Are you
but,
playing it on PC or Xbox?
I've been playing Armored Core 6 on my Steam Deck,
Oh, nice.
so I don't mind it at all. I think it's been pretty fun. That's been really good. Starfield's been really good. I've been just having a good time with it. Like it's really fun. The one thing is, I think people said it. You don't feel like you're in a big mech, as you can see. It's just kind of funky how big you are. And I completely forgot about this, that I could do this while we were talking about the game we've been playing.
It's okay.
So
Work
I'm
in progress.
sorry.
Work in
So I'm
progress.
sorry. Yeah, it's a work in progress. We need to get this all dialed in a little bit more. So those are the things we're trying to figure out right now.
Yeah.
How we could do all of this. And then, Jeff, he just walks away on his, Jeff Cam's gone because he had to go do something. I
Yeah.
don't But anyway, I've been playing Armored Core. I've been playing Starfield. I like Armored Core a lot. It's made by FromSoft, who's ever they made Dark Souls games. So it is really hard. It gets difficult in some segments. It's a very fun game, challenging. I'd recommend it for anybody to play. The missions I really like. They're short, sweet, about maybe 20, 30 minutes of mission. Boss battles are hard.
Ooh.
I heard the whole total game is maybe 15 hours long, but it's all about replayability. Because you could customize your mech like crazy, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah, so like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Nice.
Starfield's really good. I don't have a problem with it, but some people are having problems with it. It's just, to me, it's just...
Are you running that one on PC or your Xbox?
Xbox. I've been playing on Game Pass. I cannot speak highly enough of Game Pass. I think everybody should check out Game Pass. It's also on the PC. I think it's great value because I was subscribed to Game Pass, but now I only subscribe to it for this 1 month just to play Starfield. And I want to play Sea of Stars.
Oh, yes. I want to play that too.
Is a great looking game. I want to play that.
Apparently, it's like heavily influenced by Chrono Trigger and a lot of old
and
school
as well
RPGs.
it brought back the original music composer. He's in it again. So there's that. But Game Pass for $10 a month just for the PC to play those games is an amazing value. So that's what I've been playing. What I've been reading. To be honest, I have a stack of comics. I wish I.
Oh, didn't you just buy that new Metallica book?
Metallica book.
Yeah. I saw a book on your bookshelf. Is that not new? Or...
No.
Oh,
I've
okay.
had that one.
Oh, okay.
I've had.
Sorry, we just came back from watching Metallica a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah. That's another thing I wanted to do. Start reviewing shows we went to. We have a bunch of concerts we've been to recently. And then again, hey, if you ever see us out at a show or event, say hi or just say we suck. Don't blame me.
Yeah, work in progress. We'll get this down.
But what I've been reading is I have a stack of comics I'm very, very far behind on. I need to catch up. I'll bring those in, and I want to do a comic segment. I pick up a stack weekly, and I'll keep shouting them out. Jeffrey's Comics in Torrance. If you're ever in California, go to Jeffrey's Comics in Torrance. So it's a great place. They've been around for 40 years in that area.
Have you been reading that Mark Miller crossover comic?
Which one is that?
I forgot what it's called, but it's got characters from Kick-Ass and a bunch of other all these like works. So
No, I actually have to check that out. So that's
Are you running stream?
yeah.
Why?
What?
Why?
What? Why? What?
Are you running stream?
We're not running a stream. We just
I thought you were running
recording.
stream.
No, it was recording.
Oh, my bad.
No. We're still recording.
Still recording.
We're still
My
recording.
My bad.
Anyway,
my bad.
Anyway, Jeff's back.
Say hi.
Sorry.
Maybe I'll turn back on.
All right.
Do that.
Jeff Cam.
Jeff Cam.
All right.
Jeff Cam is not Jeffy enough. There it is.
There he is.
Anyway, so that's what I've been playing, what I've been reading,
What have you been watching?
which hasn't been anything. What I've been listening to, what I can honestly say is I called out the episode 0 is I've still been listening to a lot of Metallica 72 Seasons. I think it's a great album. I think Metallica's been putting out solid past 2 albums. That and Hardwire was good. We just
was really good.
We just saw them on their 2 nights over peak weekend at SoFi, which was fucking killer. We were on the pit for that, and that's a good album. As well as what else do I got here? Again, our buddy's band, Mortal Wound. Check them out. They are currently on tour with Left to Die.
They're about to be on tour.
About to be on tour
Yeah.
with Left to Die.
They're
So
always
that's
killer
a
live, and we're
Great.
good buddies with the bass player.
Great local band. So Mortal Wound, and this is, I don't think this is their most recent album, was it?
No, they did that split
They did the split.
with the
I have
Gullets.
it
With
over
Gullets. They did split with
But
Gullets.
anyway, this album's great power of Unreasoning Fear. Yes, very good. Check them out. As well as you got Jesus Piece. Jesus Piece is always good. From Philadelphia, right?
I think so. Easily my
Yes,
favorite
yes.
hardcore band.
Hardcore
My
band.
hardcore
So
album.
Unknown. Check them out. And I want to do another good favorite, almost like folk music, which is like, oh, folk music. Or they like metal.
Oh.
But they just sing about Satan and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
that's always metal.
Bridge City Sinners, they're definitely cool. Check them out. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Anyway, Bridge City Sinners, Unholy Hymns, great album. This isn't their most recent, but it's definitely a good album. Check them out.
And I just came back from the new the new I Hate God tour. And they played
Yeah.
this album in its entirety. They get needed for pain. And unfortunately, I had to leave after they finished playing this album because I had work the next day. But it was a killer tour. And then the other one I've been checking out, Ontological Mysterium by Horrendous. Sick ass cover, like look at it. Awesome. And like it's progressive metal, death metal, but they were like, hey, we listen to a lot of Iron Maiden, so let's just shove a bunch of Iron Maiden licks in there. I'm like, it's sick.
I just love how like I wasn't even finished with my segment, and then you go into yours.
Oh yeah.
No, just thought that was funny because I didn't even get to what was I watching.
You said you weren't watching anything.
No, I wasn't reading anything.
No, you said. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'm just being rude, trying to steal
I
the
was
spotlight
rude. I
here.
was rude for stealing the spotlight.
And I just wanted to come back with just saying, what the last thing I watched was, actually, I don't even remember. No, I watched the Meg 2 today.
You know what we haven't done? We haven't watched the new
One
Metalocalypse.
Piece. Oh, we haven't watched Metalocalypse. We should watch that, actually.
Did you listen to the album yet?
Not all of it. Have you listened to all of it?
Yeah.
You think it's good?
Yes.
All right. It's good.
They even made a sequel, Mermaider.
I know, Mermaider 3.
And it's killer.
And they're going to be on tour with Baby Clock right now. So if you go to the Baby
Clock.
Baby Metal.
Baby Metal.
Baby Clock. If you're going to go to that tour, I know the LA date is in October.
The first date sold out. I forgot what day it is exactly.
Anyway, we're going. So we'll be at the LA show. Definitely catch them on tour. I have yet to see. That was a band I've always missed.
I was fortunate enough to catch him at Adult Swim Festival before. I think it was before COVID hit, actually.
Yeah, and that was with
Iron Reagan.
and
Intra Arma. And Health.
Intra Arma's coming around too, right?
Yeah, actually, they're on that Full of Hell tour.
See, that'd be great tour. Full Hell. Where are they going to be at?
The Observatory.
In California dates. Sorry, we need to get more organized with all of this. But yeah, that was the only thing I watched today. Meg 2, Big Sharks, kind of whatever.
Sharky.
I don't know. And then there was a big octopus, and sharks fought the octopus and stuff. Whatever. It was just something in the background. I was like, eh. Anyway, I'm gonna toss over to Javi now. Finish up what you did. What you're listening to. What are you playing?
Oh, I already said I was playing. So we're wrapped up here.
What are you listening, or what are you watching?
What am I watching? Actually, did I do that?
No. You did what you were reading, Chainsaw Man. We
Uh,
kind of mix and matched.
So I actually was behind, even though I'm caught up to One Piece on the manga. I actually was behind on the TV show. The TV show, the anime. So I caught up to the most recent episodes, and like it's gorgeous. It's so fun, and the fights were really fun. So yeah, that's what I was watching.
What's your favorite anime right now?
For an anime right now, I'd say. Yeah. Probably Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket. Super sweet. yeah.
Why do you like it?
It's just adorable. It's a lot of fun. It's
See,
a lot of fun.
I-
It's also really screwed up. It's really screwed
I
up.
liked what was it?
No, hold on, Shane, shut up. Why is it screwed up?
Without going into spoiler territory,
Sorry.
this family treats like their relatives like really poorly. But this girl like gives them the light they need. I thought that was real sweet of them. Sweet of the character.
So what's it called?
Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
I like, dude, some animes are like fucked up, and I like that about it. It's like, how do you find those kind of fucking anime? How many animes are there, by the way?
There's
How many
a lot.
do you think? How many are there?
I'm like watching like 15 this season.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So what is this about? I'm just popping this up here because I don't understand
This
it.
is the movie, so this isn't even like the original. So this is a movie that takes place before the actual show.
A young rebel Just doing anime stuff.
It's like, dude, does it always take place in a high school?
No, not always. Most of them do.
Okay, 80% of the time high school.
As of late, yes, you're definitely right.
Yeah, high school 80% of the time. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking kind of weird, dude. Saying.
It is what it is. I didn't create this stuff. I just like it. I'm a huge animation buff.
I know you are.
So yeah, again, this is like a prequel movie. So,
Dude, did you ever check out that game that I sent you?
which game?
Anyway, it looks cool.
Yeah, it's the original anime itself is like real sweet, really screwed up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like straight up fucking like this. It's like high school
Oh,
shit.
yeah. I have it in my wish. I actually just bought it.
What is
I-
Play it. It's really
I'll
good.
play it too.
It's really fucking
What was the
good.
game called again?
I don't know. Forgot.
Okay,
I beat it, but I forgot.
it was on sale, so that's why I bought it. That's why I
What
bought
game was it?
it. It was on Steam. Oh.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Was it one of those adult games?
No, it was
No,
like
no.
It was like a cartoony,
It's actually
like,
a really good game.
visual novel.
You guys playing Sex with Hitler?
No,
Oh,
Uh,
maybe just
No,
me. I'm
no,
sorry.
No,
Like,
it's just you.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We will do a deep dive into the adult games of Steam another time. But anyway, I think we're just about wrapped up because we're just rambling now.
No.
Yeah, we're definitely
We're
gonna-
hanging out, dude. No.
I think we're about
Hang
done.
out.
I think we're about done.
No, we're not.
Hey,
No, we're hanging out. We're hanging out.
Oh, hey, shit! Calm down.
Damn it.